All right, and we are live. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Halsey. I'm the health fitness specialist at the McLean location. Welcome to Kick and Push, which is legs and core. Hope you all been having a good morning so far and that you're ready to work out. So, for today's workout, I'm going to try to get y'all in and out pretty quickly. Still 10-minute intervals, 2 10-minute intervals that we'll be doing. Check the description so you can see the exercises we'll be doing, and we'll be in and out in no time. So pretty much we're gonna have 2 leg exercises, 1 core exercise. For the 2 intervals, we're gonna perform the first leg exercise with the core move. Then we're gonna perform the second exercise in the second interval with the second move, the second leg move, and we're gonna keep the core move the same. So that way we can get plenty of reps, simple, easy to keep up, and we can be efficient with our movements. All right, so you will not need weight for today, or I'm sorry, you will need weight for today. The first leg move is a compound move, but if you don't have, any heavy weight, that's okay. Lightweight should still do the trick, but nonetheless, we do have a compound move that's going to tie in the upper body with the lower body. It's optional, not required. You don't have to do it that way, but if you want to get a little bit more bang for your buck, including this, the upper body portion of this compound movement, will make it a little bit better. We'll make it a little bit more wholesome. All right, so let's go ahead and get warmed up. Again, check the description. You'll see the moves that we're going to be doing in the description, and we're going to have those 2 10-minute intervals as usual. All right. So I'm just adjusting the camera real quick, and we can get going. Okay. So we're gonna come on down to the floor. We're in child's pose. Just rock back and forth with child's pose. And that's at least for your weight. As for your weight, just try to get something heavy. Something heavy here will do the trick. I'm pretty stiff, so I'm gonna try to warm us up pretty well today. Come down to your belly, and we're going to scorpion kick. So you're just on your belly, shoulders down. You're gonna lift your foot, tap the floor, and then you alternate sides. So you're doing some rotation from the bottom up here. Try to keep your shoulders as square as you can to the ground. If you get a little crack there, it's okay. I got one myself. I don't have a lot of space to the left, but it's still helping. All right, from here, you're gonna come right on up to cat-cow. And then from here, you want to go to your runner lunge. Bring the right leg up. You're going to rotate up and down. And from there, you're going to go right to a straight leg hamstring stretch. So straighten the leg out. You can use the wall for balance if you need to. And you're gonna switch sides, runner stretch on the left leg now. Try to push your hips all the way forward so your knee comes forward of your toe. right to those pyramid poses, straight leg stretch. And from here, you're gonna bring both feet together. You're gonna do toes to squat. So fold over, touch your toes, or try to get your fingers under your toes. Squat down. And back up. Last one. All right, and from here, you're gonna fold back right into some crab reaches. So on your butt, elevate the hips. Warming up the glutes and the hamstrings and opening up this chest. All right, and go ahead and come to your feet. So, core move, Russian twist with a raise. So we're gonna explain the moves we got, demonstrate what we got. If you have a variety, go ahead, make sure everything's available to you. So for the core move, it's Russian twist with the press. You can use external weight if you like, but you don't have to. I will be. So your left press, right press, left press, right press. All right. If you have a weight, you can use a weight. Just adjust the weight to help you continue to do this move for 2 10-minute intervals. Our first leg move is going to be an RDL with a row. A staggered stance RDL with a row. So, all that means is my front foot is slightly bent. That's the leg we're working, is the front leg. Your back leg is going to be in line. The front toe of your back foot is going to be in line with your heel of your front foot. I think I said that wrong. The toes of your back foot will be in line with the heel of your front foot. Just like so. All you're going to do is fold over. My right leg is out front, so my left arm is holding the weight and row. Now you can do either arm. It really doesn't matter too much, but nonetheless, you're going to fold down and row. Come up, fold down, and row. You're going for 10 to 12 reps each leg, and then you go right to your core move. That's going to be what we got for the first 10-minute interval. All right? You're going to go for 10 Russian twists as well. Left and right is 1 rep. All right? So let's go ahead and get going. All right. So a slight bend in that front knee. You're going to row and up. As you row, make sure you pull to your hip. You don't have to add the row in. You can just do the stagger stance deadlift and come back up if you want. But you can add in the row if you like. It's going to create a little bit more stress on the hamstring when you go down because you're now pulling up. You're not just folding over. And reps and switch sides. Take your time, don't rush your movements. Make sure you're pushing your butt back and pushing your chest down. It's going to help put your pelvis in a more optimal position to feel this move in your hamstring. That might have sounded a little convoluted now that I think about it. It's just going to help put you in a better position so your hamstrings can get more work done. All right, here we go. 1, 2, take your time in these twists. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Whew. So even though today's legs and core, we have some opportunities to get the upper body here as well. With the row, which is optional, and with the Russian Swiss press. The press is optional in that Russian twist. You can do regular Russian twist if you'd like. Again, take your time and make sure those movements are fluid. Just under 7 minutes. You shouldn't be able to touch the floor. If you're pushing your hips far back enough, you shouldn't be able to touch the floor, at least not without arching your back like this. If I push my butt back, I can't touch the floor unless I flex my spine. So that's why pushing your butt back and pushing your chest down are so important to helping put yourself in the right position to activate the right muscles in the RDL. Y'all hear that? Told you I was a little stiff. We got just under 5 minutes to go. Just need me a nice little crack. All right, let's keep it going. 4.5 minutes on the clock. Again, it doesn't matter too much which hand you have it in. However, it will be a little bit more challenging to have the weight in the hand of the leg that's forward. So if my right leg's forward, and I have the weight in my right hand, it's going to be a little bit harder as if compared to my right leg being forward and the weight in my left hand. It's just creating more of a sense of instability. So it might be a little bit more challenging. Again, you should be able to continue to go. Do what you can. Find the pace you need to find that allows you to keep going. Don't go too fast. We've only got 3 minutes left. Whew, yeah, that's gonna get hard. It's already getting hard. Thought that can get harder. A little humbling. Got about 90 seconds left, y'all. Keep going. You take a second to catch your breath if you need to. Look at me going out of sync. All right, I did 2 rows. Make sure you keep a bend in that front knee. Use that back leg for support. Keep the heel up on that back leg. "40 seconds to go. Just finish where you are. I think I'll just barely be able to get the 10 reps, if that. Keep it up, guys. We got less than 10 seconds. Okay, 1 minute break. Go on to the next move. The next leg move is a sumo side step, sumo squat side step. So that looks like a regular sumo squat. So regular sumo squat, and then you bring your feet together. You go back to that width, sumo squat, then you just step to the other side. All right. We got the same core move. We're just switching up the leg move. So RDLs hit the hamstrings. That row, they pretty much just hit the whole posterior chain, whole backside of our bodies with the row, low back, hamstrings, and a little bit of our hips with that RDL. Now we're just going for more of the quads, which is more the front side of the legs, as opposed to the back side, and the groin, or the inner thighs. So let's go. 10 reps, left and right is 1. sumo squat, wide stance, just past shoulder width. You're going to squat, bring the legs together, return to that width, squat, bring your legs together. That's one. Let's keep it going. 2. 3. 4. You don't have to use weight here either, but of course you can if you want to. The wider you step, the wider you squat, the harder, but don't let it compromise your form. 7. 8. You should be stepping wide enough where you feel a stretch in your inner thighs. 9. 10. All right. Back to that Russian twist. Four, 5, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I'm going to call an audible on my Russian twist. Something's going on the back here. It doesn't hurt or anything. I just don't like what I'm feeling. So you guys can continue to do the Russian twist. I'm going to modify mine to another rotational move. I'll probably just do a hollow hold because I want some stability. I want something static that does not involve moving, just to feel a little bit better about my back right now. So 1, 2. You can slightly turn your toes out like that. 3. 4. 5. 6. I promise the mat and the floor are making things much more dramatic than they need to be. 7. I'm going all right. 8. And you don't have to do the side step if you don't want to either. You can take the side step out and just do sumo squats. 10. So now I'm going to go to the hollow hold here because I want something that doesn't involve any rotation just because my back's feeling a little weird. So what I'm going to go for is a hollow hold. But I'm going to do it with the press to maintain the press from the Russian twist, but also to bring in some additional challenge, some anti-rotational challenge in there, or just a challenge to keep me from rotating because the weight's on one side. want to go on the other side. Take your time, y'all. Don't rush. I'm talking to myself as well. Whew. Okay, felt much better. Back to those sumos. And we are at 4 minutes exactly. Or 4 minutes left on the clock. Let's keep it going. Again, you don't have to do side step. You can just add in the sumo squat if you like. I just prefer to add in the side step. A little bit more contribution from the inner thighs. Find the pace that allows you to keep moving. Mat and floor making things so much more dramatic. Stay put and stay quiet. Okay, 2 minutes to go. Whew. Whew. Keep going, y'all. Keep going. 90 seconds to go. Whew. Ooh, that burns. Finish up where you are. I'm gonna go to these sumos and I will be there till the end of the timer. I'm just gonna stick with the sumo squats, not do the side step. Fifteen seconds. All right. Whew. Shut it down, shut it down. We are done. Okay. Grab some water. Whatever you got in Gatorade, cool down. Good work. We're gonna cool down and stretch on the mat here in a second. Okay. So minus the fun with my back, I'm all good. Still a good workout. I'm actually a little more fatigued than usual because I haven't eaten yet, but usually that's what I do for this class. It's pretty early in the day. It's a little tough to eat before 11 o'clock, so I just had a little something. Now I'm going for the big thing. So we're going to go ahead and stretch out. So come down to the floor. When you're ready, we're going to start off with the low back. So you're going to bring your knees up to 90 and drop them down by your sides to your right. You're going to extend the left arm out to the left. Just go as far as you can if you got a wall like me. And come up and switch sides. So now you're going to bring the legs to the left. Bring that arm out to the right. Bring it back to the center. Gonna go for a double knee hug. Bring the knees into the chest and hug your knees to your chest. Gonna drop the right leg. Keep the left leg in the chest. And switch. And relax. So go ahead and sit on up. Gonna bring your left heel to your butt, stretch out the quad. And kind of squeeze the left glute a little bit to get a little bit more stretch out of the quad here. And you're going to switch legs. butterfly stretch. So you're gonna bring the bottoms of your feet together. Pull your feet into your body and push your knees down to the floor. And relax. Go ahead, come to your feet. I'm gonna do one last stretch for the hamstrings and we'll be out of here. Just bring the feet close to each other, right under the hips. Push your butt back and reach to the floor. Unlike the RDL we did earlier, you can flex your spine or bend at the spine to kind of reach your toes. Make sure you're taking big breaths here so you don't pass out. Take one big breath in. Slowly come up as you exhale. And go ahead and return to your day. So thank y'all for joining me. That's all I got for y'all today. Keep stretching if you need to. All right. I hope to see you all next week. Keep moving, get outside, get some sunshine, get some vitamin D, get your rest. I'm talking to myself, honestly, because I need to do all of those things. So, hope to see y'all on the next one. Thank y'all for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Holla.